All right. We're here with Residency Success. As you know, I'm the admin of Residency Success. My name is Dr. Dada. Here with a very good friend of mine, Elidonna Mirashi, Dr. Mirashi, I should say, who met me during the time that we were studying for our step 3. And over time,
Correct.
I moved on since I was in a different place in my career at that time, but we stayed in touch. And I've advised her quite a bit on her USMLE journey. She applied sort of late last year, not through any fault of her own. She's a new mom, so congratulations for that. She was pregnant and
Thank you.
was not able to go through the match in time, but I feel like to every problem there is a silver lining. And we're going to talk to Dr. Marashi about her frontlines experience on COVID volunteering at Brookfield Hospital in Benton. And plus, stay tuned after this. She has a really great surprise for you guys as well. So Dr. Marashi, welcome. Introduce yourself. Tell us about your Albanian
Thank you.
background and what you're doing currently.
So first of all, thank you. Thank you for having me. And I'm Dr. Elidonna Mirashi, as you mentioned. So I am from Albania originally, but went and did medical school in Italy. After that, we moved to US together with my husband. We started our little family here and completed, as you mentioned before, so this year. And so I'm very happy to be here. Also, as you mentioned, I applied last year for internal medicine. Unfortunately, I did not match. It was a really, really hard and heartbreaking situation, but I think that in the end, everything will work out for everyone. So we have to keep being strong and working towards our goal.
Yeah, so the fun thing about Dr. Mirashi and I is when we're frustrated, we use a lot of colorful words to describe our frustration. And in that way, we connected because we're very real people. We're passionate, you know, we get frustrated, we talked about it. Said, God, I'm so frustrated.
It is true.
You know, because you're studying all the time, you don't know what's going on. It's very, very isolating experience. I know I just recently helped you with your CV. And you got a call.
Yes, which was a really, really, really great help. You did a really great job. Thank you very much. Actually, I think that was a great impact, the CV, because as I'm going to talk right now, I applied for this volunteer job with the CV made by, rearranged, let's say, by Dr. Data. And it was really, really good. So thank you for that. And absolutely you did a very good job. So everybody, as everybody knows, I think the situation, the COVID-19 was a very heartbreaking situation, and a very hard for not only America but for the whole world, I think. I was at home. I have an like 9 months old baby right now, and a 3-year-old as well. I was at home seeing actually first Italy going through this situation, and I was very sad because I wasn't able to help. I graduated there, I wasn't able to give my help over there. And then when the COVID-19 came to US and Governor Cuomo started asking for volunteers, I really felt that I should do this. Of course, I didn't have to, but I in kind I also have to. I don't know if you understand me. Like, it was a internal or a moral obligation for me to be here and help, because I am a doctor. I'm a doctor, so I am a medical graduate. And I started sending emails, as we discussed together. I discussed with Dr. Data also about this thing about the volunteer. I told her that I really want to be there and to help, despite, I know, putting my family in risk, but also I would be helping other people. And I really wanted to do this. So I started sending emails to all hospitals, to the website that Governor Cuomo put in our like in our hands, let's say. And I got a call from Brookdale Hospital after actually one of the doctors here, she's really nice person, she's really good. She told me that, oh, can you help me, like we really need some people that maybe understand some ventilators, understand some respiratory. I didn't have any experience with that, but I had experience with blood draw as a phlebotomist. So I told her, look, I can offer my help by being a phlebotomist or checking the pulse ox in all your patients, or any help, any help. I am ready. So I came here and we started actually. When I came here, it was even more heartbreaking than what we see in TV, because what we see in TV, it's not the real situation. So when
Yeah,
I came here the first day, I was in shock.
it's shocking, right? There's refrigerated trucks with dead bodies outside
I was in shock.
the hospitals, and plus
Not only that.
and you're like coming in, and you're coming in the worst possible time in history. This is a real crisis,
It's
pandemic,
true.
and I salute you. Honestly, I did discuss with you. I said you have young
Thank you.
kids at home, and that are you going to be able to take this risk? And I don't think you really hesitated. You said, look, I'm needed. I have to go. If they need me, I'm going to go. And you went with zero expectations. So tell us more.
Zero. Absolutely. Absolutely. I came here because I really think that every one of those patients who died could have been my grandma, my grandpa, or member, family member. So absolutely, I came here without any expectation at all. And I think there are other people also that did the same thing as I did, at least my colleagues, as are other people that who told me, oh, are you crazy, where are you going, this is a worst thing, why you don't have to be there. So there are, let's say, both kind of people, but I did what I felt, what my heart was feeling at that moment. So I came in the first day. Thanks God I had a PPE, because at that time it was also the problem of the PPE. I had one. I gowned up, went into the ED with the residents, and I was like shocked. I was shocked because the ED with a capacity, I think, of 50 people, there were 150 people, and there was no space where you could walk, or you actually, every after that first day, every morning I was spending 2 hours only on finding where my patients were, and having their pulse ox, saturation. So it was like a very heartbreaking and very hard situation. And you enter in the room, there were in the room with like 5 6 people, maybe someone were dead, and it was there for at least 2 hours before somebody would pick that body, and it was in the same room with alive people. So I don't know, it was very shocking. It was very shocking. I went, so I came here absolutely with no expectations, even because the match was already done. I made peace with my results, let's say. And I came here because I had, like, I knew how to draw blood. They needed it. So I had to provide that, first of all. Then, of course, I started rounding with the residents. There was in the beginning, like in every new place, like, why she's putting her life at risk, her family at risk. She left a small baby at home. There were, I think that's what happens in every place. But I told them that I'm here because I want to help. The maximum of the expectation that I was having was maybe, okay, having some connections, like all IMGs. I don't have to deny that, but the thing is that, as we discussed, I told you, Dr. Data, I'm going there because I really want to help. And now it's over, everything is over, so that's it. And I think I made the best decision to come, because until today, I was coming every single day, working hard, same as the residents, 7 to 7. And for me, of course, it was a learning experience. I learned so much. Okay, the first week, let's say, it was a little bit traumatic. I did not have any experience.
Right.
You expect, yeah, you expect to come to the hospital and start as a resident, find a quiet, let's say, quiet place, quiet patients,
No
not patient dying every.
No glamour in being a doctor.
Exactly. Every hour somebody was dying, so it was really traumatic. But as the days were going on, the residents get to know me. They get to really know who I really was, and let's say that I was doing that from out of my heart. So the thing is that even if you came with that expectation, after the first hour that you are in this environment with people dying, with people not having their families for days and days and days, and not knowing, not even when they are going to see them, you forget about everything else. You understand that exactly this is where I am and why I have to be to help them. You forget about everything. You actually, then you understand how ridiculous are this other expectations,
Exactly.
let's say,
Exactly.
in front of your patients. So as we talked for a while right now, is that I came here again without expectations. I got to know some wonderful people, the residents, which really are beautiful souls, at least for me, all the residents here in Brookdale. They get to know me, I get to know them, and they all went to the program director, which is Dr. Fisher, Conrad Fisher, which, by the way, it was an honor and privilege to meet him. I was never expecting to start like a volunteer in his hospital, his program. And every single one of them went to talk to the Dr. Fisher and told him that how I helped them, of how a good person I am, and about my personality, and let's say a lot of good words. So yesterday, Dr. Fisher and all the residents asked me about a meeting. So I went to the meeting, like every other day, of course, and the Dr. Fisher told them, "Oh, do you have anything to tell to Elidonna about her volunteer, about her job?" And every single one of them told me, "Oh, thank you very much." And then Dr. Fisher told, "But is this all you want to tell to her?" And then the surprise came, and everybody told me, "Oh, congratulations and welcome to Brookdale." So they offered
God,
me
like
a
I'm getting
preliminary
goosebumps right
spot.
now, you know? I'm getting
Yes,
goosebumps about your
thank
story.
you.
I am so happy for you. I just know how you
Thank you.
struggled and deserve this, really. And
It was such an unexpected news, and it was such a beautiful news, and I'm still working on realizing it's true. It's true. I'm very blessed. I'm really very blessed that I'm here. I was in the right time, the right place with the right people.
right, and you never know what can happen, so don't pass up. The moral of this story is not to pass up opportunities that come your way, to keep an open
Absolutely.
mind.
And when you do things by heart, they always get rewarded.
Right.
Absolutely.
Keep an open mind, and also when you need guidance and talk over it with somebody, you know, you need someone that's been there, like me, to tell you, yeah, these things
It's true.
matter. Go
It's
ahead and
true.
like
Absolutely.
things
You
work.
have been such a help, and I cannot emphasize enough your help with a personal statement. Despite not working out, that does not depend on us actually, but your job was fabulous. CV, personal statement, and also the help that you gave me during the soap. We also prepared some questions in case I got any call, like a very rapid questions and answers. So thank you. If it's one advice I can give to all those people like me who went unmatched and heartbreaked, because it is true. It's a very difficult and hard moment for everybody. Is that first, don't give up. Take and grab every opportunity you will have in your way, and whenever you have or you are into that opportunity, be yourself. That's it. Be yourself. We don't have to, like, we are going to work with those people for a long time. That if you be yourself from the beginning, it's going to be easier. So be yourself, have faith, never doubt God. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Let's talk soon.
So,
Go ahead and enjoy this, great news, and enjoy it through the weekend. And I'll touch base soon. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.